Hey, what's up? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Cyberpunk 2077 video. Well, today we have some pretty exciting news, some huge news that is coming from CD Projekt Red. When it comes to Cyberpunk, they are trying to rebuild that trust and it's a priority. So yeah, in today's video, we're going to go over some key points that you might want to pay attention to. Like, what is the management team focusing on? What's their strategy? What will the game look like after all of the updates are finally released? Their explanation on exactly what happened with the debacle of the game launch and when we will be seeing this back in the PlayStation Store. Now, as always, I'll be leaving a link down below if you want to check out these news articles yourself. But we're going to hop right into it, ladies and gentlemen. So if at any given time you found this video entertaining or helpful, please by all means follow, like, and subscribe on all social media platforms, but especially right here on YouTube, because it definitely helps this video get out there in the YouTube algorithm. Now, the opening statement is from a producer at CD Projekt Red, and they're going to discuss exactly what happened after the game was released. This is a quote. After 3 delays, we as the management board were too focused on releasing the game. We underestimated the scale and complexity of the issue. We ignored the signals about the need for additional time to refine the game on the base last gen consoles. It was the wrong approach and against our business philosophy. Now, on top of that, during the campaign, we showed the game mostly on PCs. This caused a lot of gamers trust and reputation that we've been building through pretty much their whole existence. Now, strangely, this explanation seems to conflict with the comments from the Senior Vice President of Business Development, Michael Nowinski, in the call that he had later. Now, in that call, he said that they was focusing on the PC version over the last gen console, and that it has been a bit of a cause of concern, but that pressure to release the game on time had been a significant factor. So we kind of got a little bit of conflict internally, it seems, as far as exactly what their statements are going to be. But they also suggested that the COVID-19 pandemic had hampered the game's development, as well as internal testers. Well, they wasn't able to just come into work. They had to do this work from home. So external testers had to use test centers and could not work the way they used to. So it's kind of a big hit from every angle from what this article is implying. Now, answering a question about why CD Projekt Red had not shown footage of the game running on last gen consoles, the co-founder and joint CEO Marklin Lewinsky explained CD Projekt had been updating the game on the last gen consoles until the very last minute, and we thought we'd make it on time. Now, unfortunately, this resulted in giving it to reviewers just 1 day before the release, and that was definitely too late. We did not give the chance for the media to review it properly. That was not intended. We were just fixing the game until the very last moment. Now, when asked why the game's poor performance on the last gen console had not been flagged during Sony and Microsoft's certification process, it seems that CD Projekt Red believed it would have these same problems fixed by release, with Nowinski saying the fault was definitely on the side rather than a failure by third-party platforms. I can only assume that they were counting that we were going to fix things upon release, he said. Obviously, that didn't happen as planned. Now, with all of these patches that we've gotten, ladies and gentlemen, they finally answer a very critical question: what this game will look like on consoles after everything is said and done. Well, Nowinski said you can expect it to run with no crashes. The main bugs will be eliminated. You can expect improvements in both performance and graphically fidelity. CD Projekt Red reiterated that you shouldn't expect last-gen consoles, Cyberpunk 2077, to perform to the same standards as you would see on PC or on next-gen console. but it will be good and playable and a stable game without any glitches, without any crashes. That's a huge statement. Now, CD Projekt Red also considered problems such as NPCs and AI behaviors as within the general category of bugs, which suggests these areas will also see some huge improvements. Now, CD Projekt Red focus is getting this game back into the stores for consoles. But for those that are still considering to try to get a refund for Cyberpunk 2077, well, according to this article, it's going to be left up to Sony and to Xbox. This guy said, and this is a quote, "These policies are in place and have always been in place. They are not offered specifically for us. Our procedure here with Microsoft and Sony is not different than with any other title release on any of those storefronts. If you want to get a refund, they encourage you to speak with Sony and with Xbox." So yeah, that's different. Now, as far as the development and the schedule for what the game is going to be in the next couple of months, well, they do give us a preview as to what we should expect. The team will have a rest before focusing on the patches up until February. And as far as the multiplayer mode, well, they actually hinted at this as well. They said, although a date for the release of the game mode multiplayer hasn't been confirmed, he did say that the team will have to reassess where they are as they have ended up in a situation which they have not planned. So the focus is currently on managing the single player release in terms of both patches and communication. So as far as the multiplayer mode, we might have to hold off on that for a while, as it seems their priorities has definitely shifted into things that they should be focusing on. That is patching up the game and getting it ready to be back in on the PlayStation Store as well as for Xbox. So yeah, that actually is pretty good news, ladies and gentlemen. They are focusing on what they should be focusing on. We have a ton of patches that have already been implemented, and we have some more that soon will fix the game, as you heard in this article. So if you're on base PlayStation 4 and Xbox, this is excellent news, as they finally, after all the patches is said and done, this game should be running and back on the PlayStation Store. But for right now, that's pretty much going for the video, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you truly enjoyed it. Once again, if you are new to the channel, hey, how you doing? Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Right here at Karpo Gaming, I upload a wide variety of videos ranging from updates, tips, tricks, glitches, guides, news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this Cyberpunk 2077 video. Now, I do have a giveaway going for Outriders. Links will be down below in the description. With your help, just watching videos, commenting, being part of the community, it helps this video get out there in the YouTube algorithm, and I can give back more. So thank you once again, everybody, for all your love and support. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.